What's up, world? Well, I'd like to welcome everybody to the first podcast of my new show, The Dumb Corner. It's your boy Donzel X, and just give a little bit information. This will be a podcast just dealing with, what's going on in the world, current events, politics, what matters to black people, celebrity news, just different things. And today, the first thing for my first podcast, I would like to talk about the Angela Stanton Breakfast Club interview and my thoughts and opinions on that particular interview. So I won't take too much of your time. There's just some things I want to get off my chest about what I tuned into when I watched that interview. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Miss Stanton and let her know that I'm not from Georgia. I'm a Texas boy, but if I did live in her state, in her city, I would vote for her. I think she brought up some good views, made some good points. And what I can't understand is how the host of the Breakfast Club, meaning DJ Envy, Charlemagne, and Angela Yee, why they couldn't understand her point of view. She made a lot of sense. She came with hard facts and good evidence to back up her stance. And all they had was what they think, what they want to be true, what they want to be feel is real. Now, to each his own, and we're entitled into our own opinion. But to me, if I have an argument or I'm on an opposing side, and a person comes with facts that discredits the way I'm thinking and the side I stand on, and heavy facts to support their issues and what they're speaking on, and then there's nothing wrong with changing your mind. There's nothing wrong with being wrong sometimes. It's only an issue when you're wrong and someone presents you with factual evidence that proves you're wrong, and you still want to stick with the wrong ideology that you have. That's when it becomes a problem. And to me, that's a problem. And if anything, they just show that they might be getting paid to promote a certain party, to promote a certain agenda. Because a person can't hit you with factual evidence and you still standing on your square when it doesn't have a leg to stand on. And what I mean by that is, like you said, the woman, or the queen rather, spoke on abortion and the detriment that it causes to the black community. But they ain't want to hear that. She gave facts. They want to talk about women who get raped and they should be able to have abortion. But it's like she said, that's only 1% of all abortions. And then furthermore, she never said she was against abortion. Her whole stance was that we shouldn't be, as taxpayers, paying for abortions. Like, come on. If you're grown enough to lay down, like I say, other than rape, I understand that. But if you're grown enough to lay down with someone and not use protection or not do the things you can do to bring a child into this world or to get pregnant, then it shouldn't be up to our dollar, the taxpaying dollar, to fund you having an abortion. It doesn't make sense. There's plenty of these young girls, these females, and these women out here that continuously having abortions, laying down with different dudes, getting pregnant. Oh, I'm just gonna have an abortion. Why do we gotta keep paying for the same mistake that you know you're making? Okay, the first one, okay, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times, it shouldn't come out of my pocket or your pocket to pay for a person to keep making the same mistake when there's a simple solution. Use the condom. Get a brother who pull out game a little stronger. It's contraceptives that keep you from getting pregnant, birth control or whatever. Just don't keep making the same mistake and then expect someone else to pay for it. And furthermore, like she said, since the inception of Planned Parenthood, 46% of young black men and women have been aborted. Say if it's a number games, we killing our numbers, like she said. They want to keep holding us at 40 million, 13% of the population. If 60 million babies have been aborted since the inception of Planned Parenthood, well, that means our numbers should be 100 million. We should be a quarter or more of the population. But since we always want to back the Democratic Party, the party who love to be pro-choice and put abortion clinics in our neighborhood, our numbers are staying stagnant. And have you ever thought, okay, they put abortion clinics in our neighborhoods, but they put fertility clinics in their neighborhood? That don't make sense to you? So they basically tell you, we want you to kill your kids, but we want to have our kids born and be healthy babies to grow up to be healthy and productive citizens. Gotta think, man. She was making sense. Why are we steady killing our babies when we know it's the numbers that we need to even get better and do better? So let's stop killing our numbers. We shouldn't encourage abortion. And like I said, that's the easy thing to stop. If you don't want to get pregnant, use protection. Get on some form of birth control, which I don't really agree with. But if you seem to cannot use contraceptives, condoms and things, well, get on birth control until you feel you're ready to have a baby. Stop just going out here willy-nilly having sex with everybody. Queens, protect yourself and love yourself more too. Know that your body is a temple. Treat it as such. Quit letting any and every random dude you meet that got a nice car, a little money in his pocket, come and run through you, leave you with a kid. Now you don't want it, now you aborting. How you know that baby wasn't aborting, wasn't a future president, wasn't a future scientist, a genius, future lawyer? We killing our potential to be great every time we have an abortion, because we don't know if we killing one of our great leaders that was supposed to be born. And like she say, how can anybody that's living argue for abortion? Because if you were aborted, you wouldn't be here to be listening to me. You wouldn't be here to do anything that you're doing, because you wouldn't be here. Then as far as the gay agenda, this shit just behooves me, man. I don't understand. When you see gay people on TV, what do you see? They're promoting the black man being gay, the black woman being gay. How often do you see white people on TV beside a couple shows? But for the most part, if you're honest with yourself, they make it to where we are the leaders of the gay movement, LGBTQ. I don't know the numbers, the letters, or whatever the fuck. But we don't have to be the face of that, because that's not us. And I'm not super old, I'm not super young. But what I do know is growing up, being gay was taboo. Like, even if it was a couple guys who might have been sweet, they wasn't that sweet, where they just gonna be flamboyant with it. Cause their ass gonna have a hard time. You have a president of Barack Obama. And I'm a black man. If you're a black man or a black person like me, as a kid, what did you say? If I was president, I'm gonna make sure my people good. I'm gonna give blacks reparations. I'm gonna make sure we on top. I'm gonna make sure black people are all right. That's what every young black boy or woman thought if they were able to get in a position of power like the president of the United States. So why when we got a so-called brother in there, all he wanted to do is pass laws and things to make it easier for the gay man, the transgender woman, the lesbian. Nothing for the strong black man. He want to do it for the gay black man, the gay black woman, transgender. That ain't suspect to you? See, cause I'm a heterosexual man. Teach his own, but I don't fuck with that gay shit. Keep that shit way over there. A gay nigga couldn't even tell me the time cause his mind ain't right. So I don't think he can give me the right time. That ain't funny to you? That a supposed to be happily married heterosexual man is campaigning to pass laws for gay people, but did nothing for black people? And then if you want to get to the nitty gritty of it, white people and other so-called minority groups are the ones that benefited the most. Even them black gays, they at the bottom of the totem pole. They get the last of the crumbs that's left after everybody got their meat. See, we gotta quit getting tricked, man. And we gotta let people and so-called celebrities and people in position to be on TV and supposedly be the voice of our people. We need to check them. If y'all ain't speaking in a correct manner for our people, then y'all can't speak for our people at all. And I watched these people attack this woman who had facts, views. She telling you this is what Trump did. Everybody wanna hate Trump. Trump been president for 4 years. Black been fucked up in this country since its inception. Excuse me for stuttering. So it ain't Trump that's the problem, it's the fucking government, cause that's what's been holding us down this whole time. But y'all don't want to see that because y'all just want to hate Trump. But if you look deep into, you pull them layers back, even if he is a racist, he's a businessman. Because if you look into what he's done, he's done more for black people than most people. And I'm not no Trump supporter. I don't support none of them niggas in the government. They ain't none of them working for us. But I do understand when, okay, it's somebody that trying to do a little something. Obama freed 200 people from jail. He say the laws he passed, it only supposed to keep from fair sentencing that, you know, us getting harsher sentences than other people, but we know that don't work because he ain't in the motherfucking courtroom giving the sentences out. Everybody knows somebody who did a small crime but got a big time. And everybody know or seen these white boys go out here and do all kind of shit. Rape 50 people and get 6 months probation. Or he mentally is the reason why he did that. They keep tearing down our youth. 17-year-old black boy go do something, they send him up the river for 100 years. 17-year-old white boy go do the same thing. Oh, he's just learning. He don't know no better yet. He's still growing. He's just trying to figure it out. Well, why don't our kids get time to figure it out? Why is that 17-year-old, 18-year-old young black man out here getting charged like they full-grown adults? When the same white boy out here, he getting charged like he a little kid. Same age, same mindset, baby. See, let's keep it thorough. If it's like this for this, it need to be like this for that. And Angelique just campaigning. I'm glad, like I say, do you got kids? If you ain't got no kids, quit speaking. Cause I'm a father of young black men and young black women. And every day I'm having to fight to let my kids know that no, that ain't cool. To let my boys know that I don't care how many niggas you see want to be girls, but they boys. We men in here. That's why my best to keep my family together and make sure they see a healthy heterosexual relationship. Why I make sure that I treat my queen like a queen every day. So my young black boys who gonna grow to be black men understand how it is to treat a queen. So that my young black daughters that's gonna grow to be black women, so they understand what it is to be treated like a queen. No bitch and hoe shit, none of that. Queen, yes, beautiful. Positive words. I instill that in them now because the world is trying to instill something that goes against my moral code. So I'm fighting and working hard every day. And when I see interviews like that where these people gang up on this black queen who pulled herself out from the bottom and made something of herself. Everything they had to say, well, what about, I've been raped. That's what she said. And my daughter's 27-year-old and a lawyer now. Something positive came out of that. Well, what about gay? Her son's gay. She don't agree with it, but that don't mean she don't love him. But that don't mean she gonna lie to him, tell him he's a girl either, when she know he's a boy. See, Angela ain't got no kids, but she seems to got a lot of gay friends and shit. That's cool. But don't come on this radio and promoting that shit every day to my motherfucking kids and the youngest that listen to y'all. DJ Envy, I see why your name Envy, because you's a sucker. She busting you down about real estate and you want to get mad like a little girl. And this and that and this and that and come on, man. She was spitting facts, bro. You talk about what you thinking. What you thinking ain't right. Yeah, you buy a little real estate and you do this, you show, but like the question's been posed. Do you have Section 8 housing? Do you have low income housing? Housing for people who can't afford the same stuff you talk about with whoever they is, come in and buy up this and then people can't afford it. Is your housing affordable? Or are you just trying to make a dollar, make sure your family good, you sucker? And Charlamagne, I know somewhere in the back of your mind, you have some consciousness, some black power in you. Maybe because you under contract and you can't speak, because sometimes you be seeming like you understand that sometimes you be a clown up there, man. Don't let money drive you. Integrity and moral are always going to be more valuable than money. If you was feeling she right, jump on her side, man. You know DJ Envious and Angela Dummy, you know, they'll throw you off the ship, sell you out as quick as they can if they had to. You know them ain't no real friends. That's why y'all be beefing sometimes. That's why you sit so far away from them. Because you know they some suckers. And Angela Lee, you ain't but a quarter black, man. Quit speaking on black issues. You the dumbest Crayola in the box. You 40-something years old, and your part of the show is the rumor report. You out here spitting gossip and people business. You 40+ years old. I thought you grew out of that shit. Not no real sophisticated, classy, educated woman want to be sitting up here talking about mess every day. So that already shows your mindset. You ain't worth listening to. I don't even know why they still got you. I guess you just eye candy and you ain't that cute. Yeah, but ain't like you. I mean, in the list of black entertainers as far as women, you ain't top 10, top 20. It's a few that look way better than you. So I ain't gonna keep this too long, but I would encourage everybody to go watch that interview with Angela Stanton on the Breakfast Club and just listen to the Black Queen speak. And if you watch her speak and you can't see her point of view or her views, then so be it. Like I say, teach his own. But the woman made some pretty good points that we as black people, if we really want to do better and get ahead, I think we should pay attention to. Now, like I say, teach his own. But if what I say don't make sense, and if you watch the video and what she say don't make sense, and what other pro-black people out here trying to uplift our people saying don't make sense about the Democratic Party and how they ain't for us, and just because you want to hate Trump, you need to really look at and see what he doing and what's in the best interest for black people. If none of that makes sense to y'all, then I guess I'm going to stand on the dumb corner. Until next time, true knowledge is true power. Educate yourself. Once again, this is a lesson from the dumb corner. Peace out.